Down. Sash here from the Network Studios. Welcome back to another stream inside. Oh, I guess you can do that. I was just marking out the rooms itself, but that don't look too bad. Let's see. No, I like it. Yo, of course I remember you. Once seen, never forgotten.
He definitely forgot you, he's chatting shit.
Who's that?
Oh, some guy who I know.
So exactly, he didn't know him, he didn't even know his name.
He wanted to join Park Drive a while ago, B7HD. What you doing?
Oh, I've heard that before.
No, because then it won't be... It won't look the same, like, as the other side. If you get me. Like, it'll look all... It don't matter that the... What you call it? That the speaker blocks it. It just... To be honest, like, you just see it there, don't you?
Okay.
I gave it to my big brother.
This is Saudi Arabia, Kelly.
I work, so I don't have time for it. I got PC now. Alright, fair enough.
There's charity this is.
Nice. Just a little cabinet unit there that I want to put down.
Don't you think, like, 4G should do an update, like, can actually get furniture and stuff like that?
Yeah, that would be cool. They'll never do it
Like,
though.
I think it should do, like, editing as well, like, bendy roads and shit like that.
There,
'Cause
I
they're
think
not made-
that looks better,
they're not
CJ.
people to-
Just make the sofa one smaller. That was all.
There's settle.
Calling cash
Just
me
so-
too.
Just so there's a little bit more space near the when you like
Got a
first
bliss
come in.
on it.
I like
Yeah.
it though, definitely.
Yeah.
There isn't really much room for an armchair though, that's the only... I guess you could say letdown, but it's not that bad. You've got a sofa. What more do you need?
In the mansion, there been the latest version. Need the podcast at 8. Hot bang.
Mateo. Listen, do you wanna argue? I'm coming on through.
You do.
Well, I wasn't gonna go out this weekend, guys, because I wanted to like start some work on my shed, and guess what happened? Well, the weather started raining today, quite bad, and pretty much I haven't had a very good week at work, like cash wise, like not that I haven't been to work, but we've been doing a big job, like we've been working in a bungalow. And it's been like rewiring, so we've been like rewiring pretty much like most of the kitchen. Then we've done like their aerial. We've had to chase like loads of sockets in, and you know like aerial points, and then put like boosters in the loft. Then we've had to reconnect all the lights for like every single room in the loft. So it's been like a pretty big job. and they owe us quite a lot of cash, like to the point where it's, you know, like when you consider like time and material, for like all the times that we've been there. And pretty much like we need to do like quite a biggish bill, but they're a little bit, they're not sort of, I don't know how you could put it, like they're not sort of what you would call wanting to pay exactly. Like we haven't got the bill done, but they're not exactly what you would call like itching to pay. Like that, you know, like they'd rather put it off a few days. So I can't really afford to get the paint this week. However, I have got a little bit of cash, and the weather's like terrible, so I'm more than likely gonna go out instead and just meet a few mates in town, because, you know. And oh, this person's not gone live on Instagram in ages. Holy smokeroonies. So yeah. Oh, and now they're not live anymore. Well, that was certainly a weird one. Oh well. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna end up going out in town and having a few, just because, like I say, I've not really
You
got.
can.
Yeah, because I can't really get the pit, like I can't really do like much work in the shed, like if it's wet. I know like I'm working inside, but I've got to like move stuff outside, so like while I'm working in there, I've got to have like some stuff stood outside, which, you know, while I'm working in there and stuff like that. So when it's obviously wet weather, I can't stand like speakers and things outside, and like, you know, like stuff that isn't good for water, so it kind of stops me from being able to do it. It puts me off, does the weather, and to be honest, like I'd rather wait a couple of weeks, because we're going to a rave next weekend for the bank holiday, which I need to make the video about, which has just reminded me, and then after that, like we're pretty much like back to normal. We're back to like a free weekend again. So then I'll probably possibly start looking into like getting ready to do the shed up, and start like keeping my eye out. We need a gazebo to put like some of the stuff in, because when I say like refurbishing the place, I don't mean like taking everything out, having a hoover and putting everything back in. Like I mean like giving this place a proper makeover, like mounting a telly on the wall, repainting and decorating, a new carpet, getting somebody who's good with wood to build me a custom homemade DJ booth with LED lights in it. I want to go like all out with this and do like the best I can. In a way, the cheapest I can, but if I have to save for some things because they cost a bit more, then I don't mind doing so. But you know, I want to really make this place like nice to go inside. I want to have the Wi-Fi in there so I can obviously like do DJ mixes, and you know, obviously like go live to Facebook and that a lot more. I want to be able to like do live shows and MC in there. I want to be able to, you know, go in there and not feel cluttered up with space. I want to go in there and be able to just crack open a can of beer and, you know, just mix a few tunes and play a bit of music, and stuff like that. You know, I don't want to feel like it's just, I don't want it to feel like it's a shed. I want it to feel like it is an actual, you know, like, yeah. Yeah, this is nice. I'm just gonna do this here though. Just a little, you know. Where the fucking little kid is playing Scrabble? Lol. There we go. Who's joined the game? Oh, Mr. Fluffy. Mr.
Fluffy?
Yeah, that's his online ID. So yeah, so haircut and drinks out tomorrow for me, guys. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. I enjoy going out, but it's just, you know, like I really do want to make a start on this, you know, on like the shed and stuff as well. which it's a bit annoying when I can't, like, when the weather puts you off. Like, if the weather was going to be, like, scorching hot decent and there was a way to, like, I guess get a gazebo, you know, I'd say, like, you know, I'm going to do that instead of go out, because then at least I can get a start on it, but, you know. But you see, the thing is, like, if I was doing that and I wasn't going out at night, it would take my mind off things, like, I wouldn't feel bored, if you know what I mean. Whereas, like, if I said no, like, I wasn't going out this weekend, and I didn't have anything to do, apart from come online at night, it'd feel like, I'd feel really bored, and then I'd be looking at the clock and thinking, like, oh, my mates will be at the pub now, and then I'll look like, you know, like, an hour later, or they'll have had a few drinks by now. You know, then I'll look at the clock again, or we'll have gone to the next pub now. I bet they're dropping good music. You know, and I'd be wishing I was there. So it's just like, it's easier in a way just to go out for a few than, you know, sit at home like wishing you'd gone out. You only live once, as the actress said to the bishop. You know.
Me and VJ click straight onto that.
Time stands still for no man. I'll tell you a true fact. No matter how you shake your peg, the last few drops run down your leg.
Okay, Ash.
Yeah, my granddad actually told me that one years ago.
Yeah,
Oh
I
dear.
didn't tell Ant that joke, did I? About the Teletubbies.
Oh yeah, why do the Teletubbies all piss together because they've only got one Tinky Winky? That was actually quite good. Have a boogie, Carol.
You just come up with that now.
I know. No, I got it from someone. I think it was from Willany, you know. I think you know when he was
Willany.
doing one of his reaction videos.
Oh yeah.
And there was a woman on there called Carol getting real stressed out, and I swear he went like, go on man, calm down Carol, have a boogie. And then when I was at work yesterday, I was like one of the people at the job's called Carol. She was getting stressed out, and I was thinking in my head, calm down Carol, have a boogie.
Have a boogie, Carol.
So then it got
Turn
stuck
round.
in my head. Oh dear.
I'm such an old Willany.
I don't know if it was a while ago, but I swear, like, calm down, have a boogie, Carol. CJ, you'll never find me. I'm hiding in the closet. Rah! Lol. Listen, man, do you wanna argue? No. Why do you? Oh, we've got a leak. That was a mistake, as the hedgehog said when he fell off the scrubbing brush. Yo, Dylan, what's going down? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry. It weren't me, it was my mouth. Yeah. Japanese, don't forget to wash your
Don't forget
knees.
to wash your knees.
Lol. You know what I do actually? Chicken chow mein, prawn toast, prawn crackers.
Yeah.
Jeez, that literally right now. Well, not right now, but you came in my world yesterday. Yeah, and you kicked me. Dead jokes. When's the funeral, Martin? Nah, I'm not. To be honest, like, I don't really know. Like, you see, the thing is that I live with grandparents, so they tell me what they found funny in their day. Which, you know, like back in their day, like some like what I've just said, would have probably had like the old room in stitches, you know. But I don't really know that many modern jokes. Or like if I tell them a modern joke, they either find it too rude and too like sweary, or you know,
Now
hey, how are you doing today? Mate, I am
No,
not doing too bad,
Street American Bash.
as
Yeah,
well
don't
as
you
can
think
be
Velcro is a
expected under the circumstances.
Ash,
It's live lot. Go.
Ash.
Yeah,
Don't you think Velcro is a rip-off?
don't you? Do I think what?
Velcro is a rip-off.
Yeah, I do. Oh dear, man.
CJ wouldn't have got that.
No. Oh,
Velcro's right
I was so gutted, you know. I was so gutted, you know, today, Alfie.
What?
My friend Needle Freddy stitched me up to the police. I can't believe it, man.
Wait, what swims and starts with a T?
What swims?
What swims and starts with a T?
No clue.
2 ducks.
2 ducks. 2 little ducks went swimming one day over the pond and far away.
Ash,
Yeah,
what did golfers put the ball on?
a T.
Can I have 2 sugars of that?
Oh wow.
Yeah. A stalker.
Glorious.
Chips, glorious chips. Just how do they do it?
I will be there. I will prepare. I am glorious.
Lol. Yeah, I watched the old PG Tips advert today when it had oh, what's his name in it? Forgotten now.
I'll watch that tomorrow, cool.
Johnny Vegas. That's it, Johnny Vegas. Where he's like singing and dancing about with that monkey while making the cup of tea. I didn't know Johnny Vegas was a stand-up comedian. Like before his Benidorm time.
He were on Jimmy Carr, what before that?
Yeah, I had like
Johnny Vegas was a stand-up comedian.
I didn't really know him, to be honest, like other than the PG.
What's a program called? Ideal. It's about a drug dealer. He's a drug dealer in it. It's quite good. Oh yeah? What's going on? How can I hear fire engines and shit?
Pardon?
Or police cars, whatever it is.
Yeah, I only knew him from the
CG.
PG Tips advert.
Is it just me or does Ash never listen?
What?
We're on about police cars and shit like that.
Oh
and
no,
you're on
'cause
about videos.
no, Alfie phone rang downstairs and I took my headset off.
And your phone's a fire engine.
No, I took my headset off and I didn't hear what you were saying, so I presume you were
Oh.
still.
Is it me or is Ash breaking up?
You know. Let's just say, Ant, there's been a little bit of family issue again.
Oh fuck, look at that.
But I'll probably message you about it, Ant, sometime. Like, it's nothing bad for you guys on YouTube. It's like nothing. It's just some like it's to do with like 2 other family members, really.
Ow.
Basically, one of them's got the illness that starts with a D, and not the dementia. Pretty much depression. I may as well say it like. Pretty much one of my family members has got depression, and it was my my
I know
little
you're on about
sister's
Ash.
birthday this week, and they're going away at the weekend, and I don't think my dad really wanted to go, to be honest, because he just doesn't feel that, and I think he had a few drinks, if I'm completely truthful with you, and we were just like a little bit worried, like that he didn't seem right, so like it's just been a bit, but it should be
I know you're on
alright.
about Ash.
Yeah, Ant knows. I mean, it's nothing like that's going to affect the channel or anything. Like, believe you and me, we're mighty strong on this captainship. Believe you and me, I'm a tough person.
Have to be.
Well, yeah, you do. Like, I remember, like, I may as well just say it, but I remember, like, I'd gone out. Well, I remember a year ago when I found, well, just under a year ago when I found out that my stepdad had hung himself, and like not trying to big myself up or anything, but I literally found out that day, and as soon as I found out, I literally like messaged Ant and everybody in a group chat, and I said, listen, look, I've found out a little bit of bad news today, which has, upset me a bit, but I still want to go and do Park Drive. And everyone was. I remember like Steve and everyone was like, "Nah, you should not do it for today, Ant, or something like, or Ash or something." And then I was like, "No," because it was near episode 100, and pretty much like I remember me and Ant were going on holiday like round the same time, and like we wanted to get the episode 100 out before like these holidays happened, but we didn't end up doing it. But I was like, no, we need to push to episode 100. No, we need to push. And, like everyone, nah, you should take a break, man. And I was like, no, I'll be alright to do it, I wasn't in PD round then. No, it was while you'd taken a break. But, yeah, I'm not really, Martin, I'm not really, I'm not really an emotional person, if that makes sense.
Martin,
like,
that cast off.
like the thing with me is I think about things inside my mind more than like you know what I mean. Like I'm not the type of person who like goes around like telling everybody like that I'm so upset and I'm fed up with it all, and like I'm having a shit day today. Like if something genuinely annoys me, like say if someone's like a shopkeeper's ripped me off or someone's like nearly ran me over, I'll happily rant about it all day, get angry and mad, prove a point. But when it comes to like something family wise or family issues or something like that, I usually just keep it inside and then like try to act normal in front of everybody, try to act like as normal as I can, and try to still be me, which is obviously, but sometimes like when people like are shouting downstairs and sorting things out, I just go out to the shed. It don't usually like. To be fair, like I just don't want to be part of it. To be honest, like I just don't want to be part of it sometimes, because like I'm not being harsh. Like sometimes my family can argue like over really petty stuff. Like literally, like one time, Martin, I remember like someone dropped a pen, like like a writing pen. They didn't pick it back up, and the other one of my other family members like went absolutely like ballistic because he dropped this pen and he didn't pick it up. And there was like, it turned into a massive debate, like, oh, well, you sometimes drop things and don't pick it up, and you left your plate and didn't rinse it out the other day, or you left a mug with half a cup of tea still in it, and it like turned into some massive. But really, the whole point of it at the beginning is a pen was dropped on the floor, and someone didn't pick it up, and like, when it's like stupid stuff like that. Like, I just think, like, seriously, what is the point? Like, I could understand, like, if there was something, like, actually, like, do you know what I mean? Like, worth arguing about. If there was something, like, like, say, like, I mean, like, dropping a pen's hardly a crime, like, in the house and not picking it up, like. I could understand, like, if they'd come back and said, oh, I've just wrote your van off, or, like, like, oh, I've just broke a shed window by mistake. Like, I could understand, like, an argument over that. but the fact that a pen was dropped on the floor and it weren't picked back up, and they actually had a full-blown row over it, like they were shouting at each other. Like when it's stuff like that, like I just gotta get out the way, like. And I remember one time when I was living at home at my stepmom's, and pretty much one of my stepsisters only likes a certain like flavoured crisps, which is prawn cocktail, and she won't eat the other crisps. And I remember my dad got a bag of prawn cocktail crisps, and it was the last packet, and it was the only packet what my stepsister liked. And because he ate the last packet, there was a massive full-blown argument over it. Like, oh, you know, like you could have had another bag when that's the only one she liked. And like at the end of the day, like I remember thinking to myself, like, it's just a packet of crisps. Like, how
Tesco's Dark Street, mate. Go and buy
yeah,
some
like how
more.
much is it to buy like a bag of prawn cocktail crisps? Like just to get one bag, 60p. Like, and I mean, it's not like she was eating the packet of crisps because it was still there and it had been there a few days. You know, like I don't mean to go on, but like I could understand if there was like something like worth arguing about to argue about, but over a packet of crisps or who had the last can of drink, like I really couldn't, you know. There's a point where, in my opinion, it just gets a bit pathetic, to be fair. But there again, you don't know who's who. You don't know who's who.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, deep down, you know?
Yeah, I know. This meat of yours getting
What's your
slow.
morning routine? My morning routine actually really pisses everybody off, to be fair. So I get up, right, and I do all like, you know, brush my teeth, get dressed and stuff. But when I go downstairs, I sit on my iPad and like play some music, like through my headphones, like while I'm having my breakfast. And to be fair, like I know sometimes I'm in the wrong, but like sometimes my nan and granddad, like or my dad, will start talking to me, and I won't hear them for the headphones, and it really winds them up, like really winds them up.
Do it some
What
more,
time do you wake up? Believe you and me,
asking a lot.
it varies, you know, Martin. It varies.
Fucked it.
Depends, like, yeah. Yeah, sound. Wait, which one is it? Boston Lee? Alright. So yeah, so pretty much like it depends, like, 'cause I've got this thing, like, it don't matter if I go to bed early, if I go to bed late, I'm tired in the morning. Like, I'm always tired in the morning. Like, no matter, like, if I have an early night, I'm tired in the morning. If I have a late night, I'm tired in the morning. So usually, like, when my nan gets up, she just opens my door and gives me a little, like, sort of, in a way, like, tells me the time. Like, just, like, it's 8 o'clock, it's, time you were moving type thing, and then, it's up to me to move. Because to be honest, like, if she didn't do that, I probably would just, like, go back to sleep or something, to be fair. So, yeah, but sometimes, if I've got something, like, exciting on, then, say, like, I don't know, like, a holiday or something. Oh yeah, like I'll be awake. I'll be awake as easy as anything. You know, that's me all over. Raring to go. Yeah, I guarantee when it's Blackpool Festival, I guarantee I'll be up. In summer holidays, I get up around 3 p.m. Yeah, I don't do that.
Yabbo.
I don't like go to. Well, I mean, if I've been on a night out, then sometimes like 5 a.m. Yeah, but I like my sleep personally, but sometimes like I have to do certain things before I can go to sleep. Like sometimes I go to sleep better if I've watched something like before I go to sleep, type thing. Or like sometimes like it's weird, but sometimes if I haven't checked like Facebook like for any messages or any comments, like mainly on like MCs and stuff, like I can't sleep because like I'm wondering like it's daft, but like I'm wondering like if I've got a message about a gig. And like I don't want to miss the gig, so like I make sure that I check all my messages, you know, to like, you know, to make sure. You always go off now. Oh, always round. Yeah, it's changed round. It's changed around 11 now. Sometimes a bit later. Depends how I am really, and like what goes down. Like if I'm like got nothing to do, like, and say like most people's gone off, and you know there ain't really much happening, then I'll go off because you know if I'm quite tired and stuff. But if like there's people on and we're like in the middle of building something, then I might just stay on till 11:30 and you know, or I'll just get this finished, or I'll just have a couple more rounds. You know, if I'm like having a laugh and enjoying myself, having a boogie carol. You know,
Hello.
it's Jabbo who owns a
Yeah.
business in Habbo.
Oh my god, no.
Gypsy Jabber.
No, he don't really. Jeez, I haven't played Habbo in so long.
I know.
I used to love that game. I used to love it like back when I first signed up to it. Remember Club Penguin? I went
Yeah.
I went round to my cousin's house, like this is going back years ago, and he was playing Club Penguin. I was like, oh, can I have a go? It was like it was like, right, I'm going to the loo. Don't do anything bad, swear or anything, or you'll get me banned. 5 minutes later, he comes back from the loo. I'm like, cousin, you've been banned for 24 hours. Why? Some guy was annoying me, so I told him to F off. I've been banned from Habbo a few times as well. I remember that place where Jabbo was working in, and they wanted me to change my clothes or something because it didn't fit the policy of the room, and I had a massive argument with her, and she like banned me from being able to chat in the room.
I bet none of you have been banned from Sims, or have you?
Sims?
Yeah.
No, I didn't even know you could get banned from Sims, to be fair.
I got banned on it.
How?
Just basically putting other stuff into the game that wasn't even out yet, so. Yeah.
Oh, was it on PC or something?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I've never played Sims on PC. Because I remember the old Sims on PC, and you had to buy like the original Sims 2, and then you had to get like the add-on discs. You know, like the Sims like Nightlife.
Yeah.
And I bought the Sims 2 Nightlife, like without buying the original Sims. I got so excited, and then when I got home, I couldn't play Sims.
I want City Skylines to come out, mate.
I didn't realise you had to buy the disc stuff like extra.
I want City
You bought an
Skylines.
expansion pack, Ash.
Yeah, you know, like the old Sims where you got like Sims 2, but then you had to buy like
Yeah.
Sims 2 Nightlife or Sims 2 Outdoor World or something, whatever they were called. I bought one of them
You had to have the
first.
original. You had to have the you had to have the original to play it.
Yeah, I got it from I think I got it from Blockbusters or something like second hand, and I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be
Blockbusters.
sick. Look at all them clubs on the background you can take your sim
You
to.
can't lie. You can't lie. You love going into Blockbusters.
Yes, I remember when they had the deal on for the summer where you could like you got like a coupon and you could rent a game like every week for the summer holidays. That was sick. That was when Sleeping Dogs first came out.
I want City Skylines, me.
I've got that. It's
I
a
love
good
that
game. It's a good game, but I don't know. After I got bored of it after a while, like,
Yeah.
because like I like the idea of City Skylines, but I like being able to personally like build your buildings. You know, like not just
Yeah.
put a row of residential down and watch the houses build. But I like all the like planning your bus routes and your train lines. I think they're sick
Yeah.
in City Skylines.
Yeah.
I love the game.
It'd be good if you could mod it though, like PC.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, PC is 100% better than
Oh,
console.
dickhead.
100%.
I played it on PC once, but it was quite laggy for me.
Yeah, 'cause you need a really good computer.
What?
Yeah, I need to upgrade computer at some point. Because you need good computers for music software as well. You know, like for making music. And it's James.
Easy.
I'll invite him to the party. The Irish James. We had so much fun with him online last night, and Jesus Christ, we're doing some stuff on GTA. You're right, it was actually so fun when we did the what you call it?
Vespucci.
Yeah, Vespucci. Oh, that was so funny. Yeah,
Hey,
yo,
how's it going?
good.
Good.
You weren't even a genius. You're a magic midget. Wow.
Oh, you're a magic midget, hey.
Have
You're
a
magic
boogie,
midget,
Carol.
I tell you. You're,
I'm a
I tell you,
boogie
mate.
cattle.
You're a magic midget.
I'm
Have a
telling you,
boogie,
you're
Carol.
a magic.
Oh, let's have a look.
I'm
Wait,
not
why?
the person that builds cars.
I was gonna say
got
you probably want to ask me for that. For that.
Got
You on
the
about this?
you got the
Hey,
Corrales Mini Cooper,
James might be able to build a car.
a car.
Yeah.
Well, I
I'll
can
give
build
it a
cars.
shot, mate.
I can
But
kind
we're
of
gonna be
build
shopping,
cars.
mate. But I may as well give it a try, innit?
Yeah, I'll let you.
Alright.
We'll just get rid of this old van from the 80s. Alright, there we go.
Alrighty. Alright, let's see if
What
I
a
can build
vehicle
it.
builder,
Well-
you get a genie.
Hey. CJ, what is this? The caravan. You didn't tell me you had Jamie living on your driveway.
I'll try and make it a vehicle.
I'm sorry,
alright?
Jamie, if you're watching. I'm sorry, Jamie, if you're watching the stream.
No one likes Jamie. Jamie, just go away.
I'd let if he just joined the party. What?
You know what's worrying though? He ain't even a pikey. That's what.
There he is.
How
Huh?
do you know though?
Yes, I do know.
How though?
So I know his mum and I know his mum and that.
Yeah. But I do think he does exaggerate on some things. Not being,
He's under it and everything.
not like, like
Again.
some things he does, I don't know how to put it really.
That looks orange, what?
I dare be in the latest fashion. Hey.
Oh, Danny boy.
Oh, do you know what I have to that?
What?
No?
Oh,
Wait, what does it go like?
Danny boy. the pipes are calling.
Oh, Dan.
I tell you what, if you
All you
perfected
gotta say
that,
now.
if you
All you
perfected that,
gotta
if
Ash.
yeah,
All he's got to say now is top of the morning to you.
no, no.
Top of the morning to you
If
as
he
well. Garda
if he
Murphy speaking.
perfected
I
that,
appreciate that, you know.
if you perfected that, my granddad was in here and heard you playing that. Oh, that's like one of his favourite songs.
Oh, Danny. Wait, what does it go like?
Oh, I'm gonna put it on now.
No, that's You Raise Me Up. What am I on?
No, that's not it.
You suck my nipples in the morning.
Wow.
Squeeze it down tight.
Here we are.
One love is anything. One kiss. One kiss is all it takes. Possibility. The day vertically be
Oh, here we go, I'm telling you. Let's jam it. Oh, this is my jam. I listen to this in the tractor all day long.
He's proper Irish even.
Oh, go on.
Lidl.
Lidl. Whatever the heck it's called. Let's go to Lidl. Lidl.
Every Lidl helps.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is me jam.
Lol.
Oh, holy
funny
mac. I've been listening to this in the disco.
Hey, oh,
Oh no.
daylight comes
Yeah,
and
forget
we
that.
bomb your
Bomb your home.
the first Afghanistan.
Of course your name right there. Should have came and shit. Should have okay.
This song's going out to Sanji.
Alright.
Said, turn that bloody music down. Another boys over in Manningham, yeah? Turn it down. I never
Turn it down now.
like you before.
I'll get the doggies after you. I'm telling you.
Hey. Listen to language, yeah? I woke up in the middle of the night and I
Yeah.
noticed that I wanted a curry. So I found up the curry shop.
I'm going off around then. Well, not exactly. Just on a BRB while I walk the pooches.
Oh, I just had a not talk with.
You're bringing the porches on a walk, eh?
Fucking taking the pooches on a walk, like.
Or the
Oh,
hot
mate,
tub.
he's going in the hot tub in his fucking backyard, like.
Or you're all fancy.
I'll tell you what, mate, if you trump in the pool, you'll make 'em bubbles.
Yeah, you'll make more bubbles. Forget them jets.
Oh yeah. yeah.
Who you going in with?
His mum. What?
Oh,
Don't
I
like
thought it was maybe inviting Ben round.
He will. Don't think he will, because he will.
Go in the hot tub and have a few beers.
That's what they all say.
Mate, I'd love to go in a hot. I wouldn't mind going in an hot tub. I've not been in
What's
one
a hot
for
tub?
ages.
Alright, watch out. Watch out. This
Sorry,
nutcase is
sorry, I didn't know
I
you
don't
had.
have
I didn't
one.
know you had Spain's warm weather in your hot tub.
Watch out. He's a nutcase.
You know?
He ain't messing about, is he?
Nah. And what you gonna do in there? Just sit and play music.
So, tell me something. What type of vehicle are you looking for? Are you looking for
Oh
an
my God.
SUV?
He's proper Irish. What type of
I'm,
vehicle are you
I'm
looking
from
for?
Cork.
I'll tell you what he should do when he gets in, Alfie.
What?
He should dive in and swim 6 lengths of.
SUV, how's about that?
Jappy.
Hello.
I'm assuming that means good.
Is it still a under construction house?
It is indeed. Yeah, I'm calling it the
I like the bedroom, but be the way.
I thought this was gonna look shocking. It's not even all that bad.
CJ obviously done something low.
Oh,
I'm telling you, that's the creepiest
Danny.
laugh I've ever heard in a good 55 years. Where's string?
I didn't do that. Test.
He's into test, you know.
I didn't even write Tesco on it. I just left it plain, so I don't know who. I bet someone like Ben will have tried to write it on
Ben did not spell Tesco.
and then gone, why can't I fit the O?
So he's just like, right, what letter do I need now?
I'll just leave it as Test. They'll understand what
I
it
bet he didn't
means.
I bet he didn't even do that though. I bet he just didn't know how to spell it.
Yeah. Tesk.
What comes
Okay,
after
now.
test?
So, telling me there real quick, are you liking it?
Yeah.
It looks
It's not
nice.
that half bad, you know.
Looks nice.
Oh, there we go. Get them in there, you know. So can someone make me red leather trousers?
Red what?
Red
Leather
leather
trousers.
trousers.
Leather.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's leather.
Oh,
Leather.
telling me it's leather. They
That
come
looks
from all
pretty
sorts of places, mate. Trust me.
There we
You do
are.
not
Trust
believe
me, I
me.
know what I'm doing.
Anthony, you know they come from everywhere.
Oh, thanks a million. I appreciate that. You know.
Right, yes.
You're welcome.
Oh no, I
Oh.
put them on me. That's not the thing I was looking for.
That's not the thing. Oh, what was it then? What you
Oh,
looking
here,
for?
leave it out.
You what out?
I don't know actually.
Could have testicle.
Exactly.
The empty milk. How's about that? Leave that out, yeah.
Oh, the empty milk. No, what's the point in
Oh,
that?
I'm
Just
telling
throw
you.
it in the bin.
I'm telling you, that's it.
Mate, just throw it in the bin. It's not hard, is it?
Here, leave it out. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Right, mate, you're taking the piss now.
No need to touch me vehicle.
Vehicle. Mate,
It's a
you can't even
vehicle.
see vehicle.
I'll tell you
Hey,
what. When you build her, we'll
That's
fight.
right, the
We'll start her up.
Mate, your dad drives the transit
Oh yeah,
van.
she's gonna run like a bitch on a bloody. Never mind.
What you going to
Okay,
run
there are
like
the mirrors,
cows?
you know.
Are you taking a piss?
No, I'm taking a big pull.
Yeah, I can tell that, mate. You just had the stutter.
Oh yeah. Oh
Things
mommy,
just
oh
started to
there
go.
it goes. Oh holy gee. Oh my god. Oh, it's a Toyota. No, you don't. You can't do better than this.
CJ, trust me, mate.
Oh,
You
that
can't do
sounds like it's
better
taking a
than
big
our
crap.
Jamie. You can't do better than our Jamie. He is a nutcase.
I swear. Oh, this is looking brilliant. Actually, it's looking... I think it just died.
That noise is a piss take.
What the fuck is it?
That noise is a piss take. CJ, that's you again.
Oh, it's looking good, I'm telling ya.
CJ's got two car red. Sounds like a lawnmower.
That's a bit too fucking loud.
Sounds like me tractor. That time when I put heroin into the engine.
CJ, mate, you're taking piss now.
CJ, please.
Oh, I'm telling you.
I bet. Just
Oh, there it goes, taking a big pool.
No, CJ, yours is shit. You can't beat ants. Ants is mental.
What shit?
what?
Ant stereo, yeah, is mental.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, we all
What's
know
gonna
that.
Because my stereo's got a bit of a...
Ant stereo
Lol.
would rip your house to pieces.
I'm telling you, it's looking good, isn't it?
I think it'd rip
Alright, who's
everyone's
at the
house to
dentist? Someone's at the
pieces.
dentist. Someone's at the dentist.
Hey, I tell you what. When the wolf was trying to blow the three little pigs' brick house down, they should have just had Ant stereo.
Oh, it's
tell
looking
ya.
gorgeous.
I tell you, that'd have done the job. Rather than the wolf trying to huff and puff like he's blowing out birthday cake candles. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
Hey, I
What?
was gonna say that.
You, you queer.
I was gonna say,
You're
what
a
are
bit of a
you?
bender. You're a bit of a bender.
Jabbo, I found your perfect match.
You're a
Nah.
bit of a bender.
Hey, gorgeous.
Are you
Sorry,
sure?
Style, sorry.
You won't be when I run over you and cripple you.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's a beaut.
Cement.
I tell you
Hold
what, I'm
tight,
gonna do a
acne.
tutorial on this.
Hold
I'm telling you,
tight,
it's bloody
acne.
massive.
I'll take a sneak.
Oh, thank us. Who's got a
It's actually not that
Fine,
bad.
I'll
What's
sing
it
Little
like?
Shack
Like,
instead
completely
then.
random. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put a barge pole up your bum if you don't shut up.